Welcome back everyone to River and Sea, where we're back here in Mossword with Maneldir, and let's find out what he needs us to do.
I have been away from the land that was my home for many years now.
I was once of the Dunedain, my friend, and the Rangers of the North, and one of their several charges was to safeguard these lands and their peoples from harm. Their other duties? Well, they are likely as far away as they have ever been, and not my concern any longer. I will not speak of these today. But a peaceful village has been attacked and some of its people slain. Will you help me to replenish my supplies of the healing herb called Kingsfoil and defeat any of the creatures nearby that threaten Mossword? You will know the Kingsfoil by its sweet smell and the feel of its leaves. Look for it on the rolling hills to the east of this village. They just love giving Kingsfoil quests in this game, that's for sure. Okay, 4 Kingsfoil and defeat beasts near Mossword. Alright, and that'll go along with us having used up his supplies in the previous quest. Now, anything else we need around here before we continue? Hello?
Mossword is a quiet town. It has always been a quiet town.
I want you to understand that something that may be hard to believe given the events of last night, but Mossword is a quiet town. Winters can be hard if we don't fill our storehouses with sufficient food, but it has been many years since the folk of Mossword failed in their preparations. Mostly, we've had to worry about the wolves of Howlingstones, prowling over bold and straying too near to the walls. But the Uruks, loose in Swanfleet, have changed all of that. What will we do if another war captain from Mathrun brings his band to Mossword? Could they remain hidden in our watchtowers until they were nearly upon us, as they did before? Beyond the Howlingstones, to the southeast, a hill rises above the plain. Could I ask you to go to that hill and look out into the distance? You may not see anything, but even that would be good to know. Alright, so I shall have a quick look over there. So, anybody else need anything? I won't be going that way for a little while yet, so I will speak with her later. Just see what we got here. Well, that will be when I go off into another direction also. Hello? I've heard that there are many uses to which
I've heard there are many uses to which unassuming objects might be put.
Yes, and one of these seemingly ordinary items is in great supply just outside of Mossword. I speak of the Kraban that trouble the hills just to the north, Pine Sea. If you defeat some of these winged pests and bring me their feathers, doubt not that you will marvel at the wide variety of potential uses those feathers might put. And it will do the town some good to have fewer of these Kraban harassing travelers along the old South Road. Some folk whisper that the birds are spies for orcs and other evil creatures, but I do not have any proof of that. Alright, fine. We'll deal with a few of those also. Ah! Of course, we have the baker.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Oh, excuse me. Could I bother you to help me to make some deliveries? More of us are volunteering for shifts on the watchtowers, and the new folk forget to pack their lunch. Would you mind bringing these sandwiches and canteens to whoever's on watch? Right, lunch delivery. Well, that sounds more like something I would have done back at home. Actually, I wanted doing that a few times on shipboard also. Well then, here are the towers. Lunch call. Ooh, lunch! Oh, that's wonderful. Ooh,
Hello there.
Oh, my tummy is beginning to growl like an angry cat. I volunteered to take the noon to sundown shift, thinking, oh, well, I'll just have a big lunch and look forward to a large supper. I won't need a snack, but let me tell you, standing around on 4 hours with nothing to look at but the grass has a strange way of building up an appetite. Oh, but don't let me keep you from my blabbering. Off with you now, and tell the baker she's lovely and thoughtful. Thanks, both of you. You're welcome. Alright, that is Darius. Now we have... Hello?
Stay a moment.
Oh, these poor creatures are all still recovering from the shock of what happened the other day. We all are, really. They could use a little attention, but alas, I can't pet all the animals at once. But such attention often helps to calm their nerves. Could you take a little time in your day to reassure some of the critters? Looks like she has particularly close attention to that cow. There you go, one anxious chicken. This cow's not getting any help. Alright, this cow is only slightly perturbed instead of fully perturbed. Well, wonderful. Oh, there's the goat. Hello. Now, why I chose these, I have no ideas. The nervous goat is slightly less nervous. Maybe those are the ones that she missed earlier and that she's already petted all the rest of them.
What do you need?
Oh, wasn't that lovely? They seem to be more at ease already. I find that taking care of the critters is just as soothing for the critters as it is for the caretaker. Would you agree? Oh, next, I would use some help cleaning up their dropping. Where are you going? I've got other quests to do. Alright, now, oh, yes, let's see. We delivered that lunch already. Oh! And all that, I even forgot the lunch delivery. Hello?
How can I be of service?
Ooh, mutton. Ooh, I love mutton. Oh, mutton, mutton. Like a button. Oh, you're still here. Oh, you didn't hear me singing a song about mutton, did you? I'm not used to standing here around doing nothing all day. I sing about the little things just to keep myself occupied. Please don't tell anyone. Oh, well, maybe she could sing a little shanty to mutton. There we go, and here you go.
How can I be of service?
Ooh, lunch delivery. Oh, and for new folk who forget to bring food and drink, well, an experienced watcher like myself remember to bring her on. Oh, unless, is that chicken, mushrooms, onion, with rosemary? Give it here, friend. What do you say about that?
Stay a moment.
Look there, friend. The ruins to the east have long been the home of a pack of wolves. They have always been content to leave us alone, and we're all too happy to return the favor. Something seems to have upset this unspoken pact. The wolves have grown aggressive. I dared to venture close to the ruins and eyed a great beast known as a warg amongst their number. I didn't think it at first real, but wargs are monsters, and we tell children about them to get them to behave. We have our hands full with rebuilding Mossford and recovering from the attack. We lack the strength to fight this beast. If you were to slay the warg, though, you would spare both ourselves and the wolves from the needless conflict. Fine, I will. If I'm in the vicinity of the Howling Glades, I guess I am going to be at some point because I have a delivery to make there. No, scouting to do there. I'm getting all these quests confused. Hello, here's your lunch.
What can I do for you?
I packed salted pork for food. I forgot to bring along anything to drink, though, and it wouldn't do for me to leave my post to fetch something. Thanks for the water, friend, and pass my thanks to the baker, too. Okay, fine. He didn't need the food, but appreciated the drink. Now, let us... Hold on. Yeah, King's Foil. Alright, some king's foil. Anything else around here? Oh. Oh, up here. Well, that takes care of the king's foil at least, but I think I'm supposed to deal with some of the local wildlife. Let's see. Defeat beasts in Mossward. Said there's a quest available already. Oh! I forgot about this guy.
The raid on Mosswood by that band of Uruks has left our defenses in a terrible state, friend.
So you need suitable wood for building the defenses. Alright, if I find any, I will pick it up. Alright, now let's go and let's go to the lookout spot first. I think I want to get a couple more levels before I take care of that warg. That warg is something like, I think, level 8 or 9 or something ridiculous like that. Alright, let's start out with... Well, I guess that counts as a beast. And... I have a quest yet for collecting food. Okay, that takes care of beasts. I mean, killing wars will take care of 2 quests at a time, if that were true. Oh yes. Oops. Alright, now. Oh, when I hit level 3, I did get 2 new skills. A lunge, which is a finisher. So that's our first finisher. And then step back. So we do have a couple of... Let's see. So we already... Oops. So we're starting to build up on the number of skills we have there. We got... Actually, no, I don't want to get too close to the Howlingstones because we'll be finding plenty of wolves in the Howlingstones when I go in to take on the Warg. I plan to do that when I'm level 5. Oh yes, that's just one more level away, so probably after I kill a couple of things. There's an Uruk. Maybe he'll count as a beast. I mean, he's rather bestial in his appearance, right? New deed. Uruk Slayer of Swanfleet. Right. Defeated beasts! Alright, apparently the game agrees with that synopsis. Alright, let's look about now. From this vantage point, the basin through which runs the old south road seems mostly empty. Or quiet. Or anything of that sort. It's hard to tell because a wolf jumped at me. Well, I guess it's time to head on back, unless... What could possibly be this way? Collect feather. Oh, Kribad. I guess I could... Oh, no, that's just a grouse. I don't think the grouse is going to be any trouble. Ah! Bird! No, not that bird. This bird! I need to use your feathers. No, don't ask me what I want to use them for. Somebody just says there are plenty of uses for feathers. Here's the king foil you ordered.
Mossward is not the only village in Swanfleet. The stable master can help you check on the others.
Thank you for the king's foil and for helping dissuade some of the more aggressive creatures from straying too near the village. Against such beasts, Celery and Bevan and the others of the guard are more than a match, but against Uruks, I fear they will be outclassed. The question now is whether Mathrug's band was alone, or if there are others of his kind waiting for their next chance to strike. Mossward is not the only village in Swanfleet, Pine Sea. Can I ask you to check on the stores who live nearby? Visit the stable master here in the village for a quick means of traveling to the village of Klager in the Store Vales. They should be told what happened in Mossford and guard themselves against a possible attack. The stable master is to the southwest and provides efficient travel options for reaching distant lands. Alright, fine. I guess I will check on the Store Vales. And what did you need?
Might I take a moment of your time?
This Kingsful herb works wonders. I'm grateful that Manel there shared the knowledge with us, though I wish that he didn't wait until a crisis to do so. In any case, we need more of it if we hope to continue treating the injured with such efficacy. Now that I know what it looks like, I realize that Kingsville grows aplenty in the Howlingstones to the southeast. I'd be grateful if you could gather some more. Just watch out for the wolves. I hear that they're ill-tempered as of late. Right. Yes, so did I. But probably won't be too long before I'm level 5 and we'll be able to go into the Howlingstones. Oh. And I did that search for you.
All appears quiet? That is good, but I will not relax my guard.
There are more locations that we need to scout, for there are several places from which the Uruks or others of their ilk might approach. Alright?
You know the road that passes through Swanfleet, of course.
Sort of. I sort of came cross-country a little bit. Well, the road begins on the side of the old city of Tharbad and runs east past the Wadewater until it reaches Enidwythe. There are not many travelers along it as once there were, but the Mossword is still a sheltered place of rest for those who come this way. Might it also serve to speed the Uruks and other orc kind on their raids? Will you follow the track that runs from the north gate of Mossword until it meets with this road? Once you're there, I would appreciate if you'll take a look as you did before. Alright, you should look both east and west for quite a distance, and if there's more raiders about, you might be able to see them. Alright, fine. I will check there as soon as I take care of some other things. I should report back to the baker. Stable masters provide a number of travel routes to speed your route to many destinations. Right, and I'll take that to Klager. There she is. I keep on forgetting where that baker is located. Hello?
What can I do for you?
Thanks for helping out. And these are hard times on Mossword, and if we support each other, we'll get through it. Right? Whee! Alright, so now I can go to the... Actually, no, I still want to wait on that one, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to go to the Store Vales yet. I guess I'll be going this way soon, so...
You are an adventurer. My husband was once like you, but he gave it up to settle down.
He settled down to have a family and never looked back. But I do have need of an adventurer today, if you're interested in helping me. And my husband has lost a boot. Oh, it's not just any boot, it's his favorite. And it would be a shame to discard the remaining one just because he misplaced his mate. He lost it walking out on the edge of the Wadewater to the north. Upon getting stuck in the mud, it has come free of his foot. If you can find it and bring it back to me, I would really appreciate it. Fine, I will check on that. I think we got everything else. Oh, hold on. What's he need? Oh, actually, Actually, that relates to the Store Veil. So let's worry about that later. Because I want to go and head into the Howlingstones and find that warg and deal with it. Oh, actually, before I go in there, skills, skills, skills. What do we got for skills? Disengage. Sometimes best movement is to survive. Swordplay finisher. Enable recenter. Okay. So that goes that way. This I can put here. This I'll just put over there. So that's the finishing moves. And we'll also probably want to add a couple extra points in my... Oh, let's just put in extra damage for now. We could always think on later what other things we want. But doing extra damage, well, you can't go wrong with that, especially when you're soloing. Let's see, Howlingstones. On guard, wolf. Okay, let's get it. Well, I have to worry about this stupid crippled thing. Well, let's go into here and find some kingsfoil. There's kingsfoil in here somewhere, right? Hey, wolf! You know where you can find some kingsfoil? No, I guess you don't. Oops, it easy. Actually, I just remembered. Faint belongs here. There we go. But you got to be careful on that because faint does have dodge restores morale, right? And cut over becomes AoE. Yeah, I don't think I get cut over for a couple more levels though. So let's not worry about that at the moment. What I need to worry about is where is this kingsfoil located? Ah, here's some right now. But of course there are also wolves. This place is filled with wolves. Well, they don't call it the Howlingstones for nothing, I guess. Ah, more right over here. One trickiest things with this one is finding the location where they're willing to tell you about the warg. We're tracking it. And I have to time I find the final location before I find the notification about the tracks, so they don't give you the information you want. Oh well. I'll just have to go about... Ah, the warg isn't here, but you find some warg tracks to follow. Alright! Yay! Guess you go all over the place looking for kingsfoil, you'll eventually run into the right spot. Warg tracks. The tracks continue into the Howling Dales. Alright. Yep, definitely wolves in the area. Speaking of wolves, let's make sure that this one's out of the way. I certainly don't want to be wandering into the battle when I'm in the middle of fighting the warg, because this warg can be a little bit tough. At least if I remember things properly. Final track. The tracks continue south into the Howling Dales. Yes. Ah, the trail ends at a grisly scene. Perhaps the deer's body has clues. There is a level 9 warg. That's why it's saying it's tough. It's 4 levels above me. Indeed, Warg, Slayer of Swanfleet. Wonderful. Slain the Warg, Howlingdales. I'll bring back the good news after I get the rest of the king spoil. Ooh, here's some right now. Now we can return to town. Ah, here he is. King spoil.
What do you need?
Thank you. With this, I should have more than enough to continue tending to the injured. Perhaps with a little extra to care for an emergency when it comes to pass. There you go. That's good news there. And now... Oh, yes. Now remember, I was sure there was a quest return in there. Up in the tower. Here you go.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad to see that you returned safely and victorious. With any luck, the wolves will return to their usual selves before too long. Though it may take some time. There's something foul in the air, and I fear that our troubles are not entirely over. Still, I think the people of Mossford can breathe a bit easier now, in no small part thanks to you. You're welcome. Whee! Ooh! Sit right here. Belly of Brine removes 1 disease, wound, fear, poison effect with min-max strength up to 11 from the target for each effect dispelled. And I like to put that particular skill here. Anything that gets rid of everything, so I know where to look no matter what character I have. And so even though it has an attunement, I put most of the attuned by 2 ones down here. I'm going to put it where I usually put my get out of poisoned effects. But that's it for today's episode, and next time I think we are going to be heading to the south, or that is the south, right? Oh, actually, to the north when we return to River and Sea.